All right, warriors, welcome back. Before we get started, we're going to do a breathing exercise. It's going to take 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Oh, what 5 seconds can do. It can keep you from becoming explosive. It can keep you from making a decision that may sound delicious now, but you'll catch hell for later. And for some of you, it'll be the 5 seconds that saved your life. Aren't you tired of living in shoulda, coulda, woulda? For most of you, it's misplaced fear. Little did you know, and you'll soon realize, narcissists knew this all along. You see, you not only know the playbook, but you also know the playbook of what it is to live right naturally. You don't have to think about it. But your power lies in the fact that you fully understand the operating playbook of evil. In fact, you learned it first, observing and defending yourself against it, preparing you for this. You now, with the power of your experience, your discernment, your gut feeling, and observations, are able to rewrite the rules. Get the fuck out of here. I said it. It's why you can stay 10 steps ahead of any dumbass without even trying. If I'm lying, don't make me come across to this video and bitch slip. You know good and well, you know what I'm talking about. Warriors, let's do this breathing exercise so that what we have to talk about today, this badass beach walk, doesn't just take your breath away, but brings you at ease. You see, because even in your silence and absence, you're very deliberate, and there's understanding. In fact, it's in your silence and absence that your war cry screams the loudest. 5 seconds, warriors. Let's take a badass walk. Let's do this breathing exercise. We're going to hold it for 5 seconds, release. And let's touch on some truths without getting all emotionally shook up about it. Ooh, no, sir. We're here to weaponize and alchemize pain and suffering. And also bitch slap you and understand it was a choice. Always a fucking choice. You know, get pissed off at something, get pissed off at that. 5 seconds, come on, let's do this. Release slowly. All right. Warriors, a little public service announcement. A buddy of mine and I were talking. I said, I'm going to share this with the group. He said, yeah. He said, fellow got pulled over by the cops. Cop looks at him, says, how high are you? Fellow looks at his friend in the car. He said, what did he say? He said, hi, how are you? He said, tell him I'm fine. Warriors, understand, narcissists are full of different personalities. And I attribute this to all the connections that they've been partnered with, taking the bestest tidbit parts. It's kind of like this. Managers, people that lead people, have had their greatest lessons in being under the mentorship of a dumbass, a narcissist, sociopath, psychopath. For whatever reason, they become your greatest teachers what not to be like. And then taking what good they had, little, but whatever good they may had, and adopt them traits. But you definitely learn your greatest lessons on how not to operate by watching reprobate minds operate. Just so happens, many of us, it was our environment we began to normalize because, fuck, we were raised in an insane asylum. You're the cuckoo that flew the nest. You feel me? You were the accident, the uh-oh. And unlike your siblings, for many of you, family members, whatever, I don't know, the brains ran down mama's leg, mama swallowed that part. Fuck, we don't know. What we do know is you're a miracle. Do you have any idea how many from just the last 40 years, 50 years, the amount of drug babies that have been brought into this world? It seems like dysfunction junction would almost like they feel, oh no, this one's intelligent, let's kill it. Oh, do you say you dropped this one twice on the floor? Yeah, we'll let this one live. Opposite of what the warrior mentality used to be in the Spartan way. Remember in Sparta they say that they would look at them babies off a cliff, and if they had any kind of look that looked like chunk them. Yeah, it became bird food. Well, narcissists have flipped the script. They learn from Sparta. But what they're doing is thinkers, intelligence, perfection is competition. Eliminate it. Immediately. Destroy it. Reprobate. Signs of a follower. We'll keep that one. Short bus riders. You see, ignorance has been allowed to scream the loudest and get everyone to enable them to be their equal. That's what happened to you. On a smaller scale, you dumbed down. You had to dumb down in order to be able to speak their talk. Yeah. Warriors, the walk-in spirits are accumulated by these narcissists, and it's adopted character traits. And I know it's probably fixing to freak you out by me saying this, but for many of y'all picked up on it and still dismissed it. Some of y'all, it's what woke your ass up to pay attention more better besteristus, because this is what happened. The narcissist has been mimicking so many people, so many different personalities that they've adopted, until one day they were right there flat smack in front of you and your buddies, and they pretended to be you. And you picked up on it quickly and went, what the fuck? WTF? And then you looked around. I know I did. It's happened to me a couple of times. I look around to see if I'm the only one that caught me in someone else being me, trying to be more better bestest than me, even saying shit like me. And I'm going, what the fuck? And I look around and I'm thinking, okay, if no one catches on to this shit like I did, then they all in on it. Must be. But I'll tell you this much. The narcissists forget sometimes who they're with. And the poser, the doppelganger, your clone, shows himself. Being different. But that should immediately not trigger a reaction from you, because that would expose yourself in knowing what you know. And the last thing you want to do is let the narcissist know you know what they're about. You see, you want to be able to dismiss them without them knowing they've been dismissed. Okay, for you in the back that ain't paying attention, stop what the fuck you doing, look at me. You posture as if never knowing the truth, allowing your enemies to feel like they're winning when you just checkmated that ass. The minute you see exactly what you need to start believing it the first time. Don't ignore it, don't dismiss it. You know it's freaked you out, and it's supposed to freak you out. That's the kind of shit you're supposed to be like, oh, okay, it don't matter who the fuck it is, how long you've known them, now you know what they're about. They just showed you in front of you. Look, at this point, narcissists is going to go into desperation quick. If you by accident reveal the fact that you know who they are in your own mind for whatever reason, other than defensively posturing, you let the motherfucker know they're a motherfucker. And because of that, narcissists are going to start freaking out, go to downgrading, triangulating you, wanting you to see them with others. But the bottom line is this: the rebound is usually another narcissist or companion that they never let go, situationships they call it. Well, they don't really like each other, no way. And they know they're being used and they're using each other. It's a tactic they've always had for each other. Even the narcissists, you've seen it in movies, I'm sure, where they'll it kind of goes like, you're just so lucky to have me. You have no idea how lucky you are to have me. And the one that's got it and getting it, the other demon, these are two narcs associating to triangulate. Need I remind you? A person who doesn't mind being with a cheater is a cheater. Cheater. The narc getting the favor, the one saying, oh yeah, I know how lucky I am. Oh, I know how lucky I am. Has got the devil whispering in his ear saying, see, I told you I could get her to do it. You owe me one. They're doing each other's bid all the damn time. And so, you realize you're surrounded. I'll put it to you this way. Someone once told me, or I read it, I forget where the fuck I got it. Something to the effect that if you're the most intelligent person in the room, you're surrounded by the wrong people. Warriors, narcissists shift gears when adults walk in the room. I'm not talking about children. Well, I am. The reprobate mind children trapped in adult bodies, adult skin suits. Yes, that's what I mean. Adults show up, children shut up. You ever seen that? In a room full of grown-ups, have you ever seen conversations change when the grown-ups show up? Yes, you have. In fact, some of you have been in changed circles when certain people showed up because you knew good and well that you surrounded yourself with pigeons, and eagles don't fly with pigeons. And so you sorted yourself out again. Look, I want to tell you this because narcissists have such a high sense of importance, but they also have a superiority complex, okay? And this is what I mean. When they know someone doesn't like the narcissist, when they know someone just ain't quite sitting well with them, those are the ones that are going to try and impress the most. Because only people that know themselves or have a certain level of authority can have that kind of attitude toward others and not give a shit. So narcissists know that a person that lives and operates a certain way is worth the investment of trying to convince. And they will do it like this. They're going to do it and hate it and do it like they love it. Warriors, the superiority complex. Narcissists know who to befriend and who to devour when they enter a space, a new job, or they're introduced to friend circles. It's a constant one-sided competition that lives in the narcissist's mind. They don't want to be the ones that are left behind in any group. They want to be the ones leading the group, the ones being admired. They will compete in this way, so you understand it's in the small details that you're missing. Give you an example. Let's just say you get your new pair of shoes and you start jogging. The narcissist is going to go get the same pair of shoes or better, but they're going to put on like they've been jogging. Let's just say you decide to start mountain biking. They're going to go get gear to out mountain bike you and equipment as if, oh, I've always done it. Same goes with a boat. The competitive spirit is what you're picking up on, because the narcissist can't stand not to be noticed for the same thing, but doing it better. So understand, this is how the mark identifies itself. They're going to bring it up. They're not going to wait for someone to discover it and bring it up for them, but they got to bring it up in such a way it sounds like it's just in natural conversation. It's like us talking right now. Then I go all of a sudden, speaking about boats, and no one says shit about boats. Not even about anything floating, much less a boat. But the narcissist is going to bring it up. They're going to, speaking about, now you know who has that competitive, covert, malignant, hidden competitive spirit of the narcissist. This is how they slowly play peekaboo, peekaboo, and how they're able to get away with it because you dismiss it. Pick up and understand it, warriors. Look, this is how narcissists operate. This is the mind you're dealing with. Narcissist goes to the doctor, gets a checkup. Doctor comes back, says, man, I got some news for you. He says, what you think, doc? What you think? He says, well, it comes to me with a hard heart to tell you that you're impotent. He said, what? He said, you're very impotent. He said, my gosh, doc, how can you tell? With the test you've done? He says, yeah. So you're very impotent. He said, my gosh, my goodness alive. He said, I'm so glad you told me this. I think I'll celebrate. Doctor goes, what a great spirit. Man, the narcissist hauls ass from the doctor's office, goes shopping, comes back, goes to see his girl. Girl goes, what on earth in all the years I've ever known you? What are you doing wearing a suit and tie? He says, well, I had me a doctor's appointment, and I have you know that if I'm going to be told I'm very impotent, then I got to dress very impotent. I'm a very impotent man. Warriors, it don't matter how you slice it. A narcissist will flip it to benefit them. No matter how you try and speak logic, ain't gonna convince them of their magnificence, self-importance. It's why they can do no wrong. How can they resent and regret something they did that you made them do? Uh-oh. Warriors, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time going down that rabbit hole. When you could be you could be spending so much more time having conversations with substance, butterfly feelings shared. How about these experiences where it takes a fucking hour to say goodbye? Man. Yeah. 5 hugs later. That's what you're missing out on. It's worth defending that kind of freedom. Your own people are waiting for you. Keep your foot on the fucking throat. Don't give an inch. It's never goodbye, warriors. Thanks for your support. Les mando besos y abrazos. Namaste.
Jesse, what are you doing today?
We're gonna skydive today.
We're gonna
Leap of faith.
Leap of faith. Hey, that's what this is.
Doing it for the tribe, the warrior tribe.
Do you know how high we're going? Did they tell you?
14,500.
Close. 14,500 feet. Yep. And then we're gonna be falling at
a high rate of speed.
Very fast. We're gonna be falling very fast. We're gonna be falling at 120 miles an hour. Sweet. Have you ever gone that fast before?
No, I have not.
Okay, are you ready to go that fast?
I'm ready.
Okay.
We're gonna do it today. You got my back.
Yep. Oh, I'm gonna get your face, but you know your TI will have your back.
All right.
What made you want to skydive? What brought you here today?
Facing fear.
Yeah? Are you afraid of heights?
Facing fear head on. No.
No.
I'm afraid of not trying new opportunities.
There you go.
I'm afraid of living in the woulda, shoulda, coulda, and I'm not gonna do it. Lead and live by example.
There you go. You heard it here first from Jesse. All right, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Woo!
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. To create a song, I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
What'd you think of that?
Loved it.
Woo! You know, honestly, I have no idea who won the sword fight, so I guess we'll have to call it a draw.
There you go. We'll have to do it again.
All right, when are you gonna get your license now?
I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I'll be back.
Jesse, thank you for jumping with us to Skydive Lone Star. Do you have anything you'd like to say?
What an honor. Badass crew. I love it here. The hospitality is just phenomenal. 5 stars. If there were 10, I'd give it to you.
We'll take 10, that's fine.
That's my brother. What a fun ride. Wasn't it awesome?
Hey man, glad y'all came out.
What an experience.
Come and see us again.
Thank you.